Well, this year's theme is the City of Bones. It's based on the city's coat of arms. The person in that's called Norman de Burgh, and he was supposed to have starved to death in the 14th century down in Greencastle in one of the dungeons, and that family owned the city at that time. But our theme is local haunted histories, and this year we've decided to go with a local ghost story. It's called The Ghost of Captain Browning. And we're basing that around a ghost story that ghost is seen walking down round Boom Hall to this very day. He was a captain who relieved the city on the Mountjoy, a ship that broke the boom, that broke the barrier across the river, that was preventing food and supplies and people getting up to the city to rescue people who had been there for 105 days. And as they attempted to break the boom, Captain Browning was unfortunately shot dead during the action. And the really ironic thing was that his wife had been trapped in the city for 105 days, and she could see her husband's ship in the distance, and she knew it was him coming to rescue and save them. But 5 minutes later, when the ships managed to reach the city and save the day and bring food, she discovered that her husband had been killed just minutes beforehand. So it was a very, very tragic story. And I think that Karen and Billy's piece is very much to do with the City of Bones as well, and it's a theme that relates back again to that coat of arms and the guy starving in the dungeons. Well, I think this is the first time that we have intertwined the city's history, the local history, into the pageant. So in that respect, I think everybody has got a certain kind of respect for that, and I don't think that's happened before. There's an awful lot of kind of straightforward, coherent artistic direction that has gone into it too. I think that's becoming more organised and more focused, so that when we get a theme, that we make it happen. And we can get 600 to 800 people all basically dressed in costumes that are similar and music that reflects the mood of the whole theme itself. So the entire involvement of it, we could be looking at close to 800 people in the pageant itself. And that takes an awful lot of organisation. This is just, what I was saying about the local haunted histories is only one section of the entire parade. And in my section there's 175 people, which is a fair responsibility in its own right, but it's only a small part of the overall pageant. The thought behind the design started many months ago. Really, we have to be thinking that far ahead. So once we're given the theme, it stems from that. So we get little stories and sub-stories that relate back to the City of Bones theme. And that's been an ongoing process. Even the design process took weeks before anybody started making any of the props. And it'll be frantic right up until the night. So we're hoping everything's covered and everything goes well from here on out.
I don't know. I don't want to lean this because it will break.
I'm going to fall.
Alright, come forward now. Actually, don't.
That was mortifying.
Hardy bunch of sailors, am I right?
Do we look scary?